Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was the first president? George Washington. In what month do we vote for president? November. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who vetoes bills? The President. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the capital of your state? Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. Who is the governor of your state now? What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name your U.S. representative. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C.